Hello, everyone. Welcome to Adventure Tuesday. I'm Ben.
That's Grayson.
Yeah, and that's Grayson.
Where am I? I don't. I'm
You're
only
in the
looking at
middle.
Discord.
We are aligned as we are in our
Real life.
Discord, and yes, in
Mhm.
real life. I am
Mhm.
on the first floor. Grayson, what floor are you on?
I'm on the first floor as well.
You're on the first floor of your big New York building.
Me too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Ground floor.
ground
Me
floor.
too.
There's a basement with a laundry,
Uh huh.
but
Same
I'm on the
here.
ground floor.
my
I don't
God.
have a basement with my laundry. My laundry is right here with me, and I
Well,
keep an eye on it to make sure that it doesn't do anything. Always keeping an eye.
Yeah.
Don't put
you
your
gotta watch
money in
out.
there.
You're not my boss. My money boss.
You're not the boss of me, no.
Oh, all right, folks. It's Adventure Tuesday, and now it's time for us to go around the horn.
Bum, bum, bum.
All right, Sarah, is there anything interesting about this day that makes it a little distinct in comparison to other days?
Distinct that I'm smelling might be the smell of cake tomorrow.
That is true. It's Sarah's birthday's eve. All birthdays
Wow, it's Sarah's birthday's eve.
Thanks for noticing, and I made sure to tell Grayson in the morning because I like a little fuss around this time of year.
Yeah, just a
Yeah.
little. Are you a birthday
yeah.
week person?
Do you do a birthday? week?
No. I'm like a humbly grateful for whatever I get kind of person.
Happy
It is Sarahween. I like Sarahween.
day, pre-birthday.
Village,
It's Passover
Kevin,
Eve.
Leo.
You there,
Happy
boy.
birthday,
What day is
Steve,
it?
Sarah.
Has Passover happened yet, little boy?
Now,
I'm just having
so
a birthday
do you
tomorrow.
have exciting birthday plans? Are you going to the finest Sonic in your town?
Ooh, we don't have Sonic here.
I was going to say, I was like, wait, yeah, Passover isn't tomorrow. Where are you? Like, I was just like, wait a minute. I'm going to a Seder. I was like,
Just really excited about the upcoming Passover.
This is a very Gentile stream. We just don't know.
Yeah. I was like,
don't know
are
these
you
things.
pulling one over on me? Am I
Gentilely,
like because it's like
gentilely.
I gotta run over and grab the bottle of wine. I said I'd pick.
I think the closest we get is I think Ben and I both experienced this, where on certain holidays, Orthodox Jewish people will be like, "Oh, are you Jewish?" and we'll say no, and then
Same. I get that.
Well, yeah,
too.
but
So
that's New York. Like that happens in New York all the time. All right. Well, Sarah, that's great. But do you have any special plans on your birthday?
Huge If True improv team in Janesville is going to put on a show for Marty and two of our neighbors.
All right.
In the basement.
In your basement?
My basement, where I have the laundry.
Whoa. So you're going to do the show for your husband, Marty, two neighbors, and your laundry.
Yeah.
You didn't mention that your laundry is also going to watch the show.
Maybe a couple of cats.
Yeah, maybe. Kind of depends.
I was in Chicago over the weekend, but it was so busy I couldn't even come see your apartment, so I didn't tell you.
Well, that's fine. I was also very busy because I had
it
family in
you
town.
off.
I would have been.
I was available.
Pissed off.
I was available.
Well, yeah, but you weren't in
New York.
Yeah, well,
it's your fault. You moved.
Yeah, it's your fault.
See me do improv.
Not that far away.
All right,
just take
Grayson,
one of our upside down planes.
Grayson, do you have any news to report?
I do.
How are you celebrating my birthday?
Yeah, how are you celebrating?
I'll tell you, I'm celebrating it in a big way, Sarah. While the stream theme song was going on, I got an email. The stream theme song. I got an email that a library book reservation is ready for pickup.
What book?
Wow.
It better not be about Chinese history. I'm sick about hearing about this shit.
Okay, so here's the problem. It's not about Chinese history. It's a book of natural history called "When the Earth Was Green." It's about I think it's about kind of prehistoric natural history. However, I got a backlog of books from the library. I got to blow through some because I got multiple books out right now and then I got another one on reserve. I got to get through this.
Now listen, I have
You
multiple
gotta-
books out and that I also have not been making progress on.
Why
Why,
not?
you want a fucking trophy? I haven't
What's
touched...
stopping you? What's stopping you?
Congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations, Grayson. You
Use
want
your
a
eyeballs.
trophy?
Let's go top to bottom, left to right.
Oh, they're all manga. You
Oh
dipshit.
no! That means you have to jerk off too.
You dipshit. you dumb dipshit.
That's
manga.
You dumb
I've been. Wait, I'm reading this manga. It's all backwards. I'm all confused now. Thanks, Grayson.
yeah. Well,
Hashtag thanks, Grayson.
Yeah. All right.
I can just imagine you picking up your big stack of manga from your local library branch.
They had
Library
when I was having recently moved here. One of the first things I did was go to my local library branch and explore it and see what up. And I picked up 2 books.
Yep.
And which I have not completed. And they did have a manga section. It was like a shelf.
It's big.
It wasn't that big. Wasn't that big.
Kids like it these days. Kids are into it.
I got my nephew reading Foxtrot.
Oh, that's
like
good.
manga. That's
That's good
90s
for
manga.
nephews.
Isn't that a good like aunt to nephew
That
connection?
will grow your
nephew.
nephew up right. Reading Foxtrot.
Just
I
a
read
ride of
Foxtrot.
humor.
And watching the Minecraft movie. I'll tell you what, I saw it in
I think I
theaters
still have all
and I
my
had a great
Foxtrot
time.
books.
Was that
Foxtrot
great?
and Farside. I
Oh.
was just making sure. I think I still have all my Foxtrot collections.
I don't have. I
yeah.
have some Farside. I don't have any Foxtrot, and I want to remedy. I recently had the thought of like, what am I supposed to read in the bathroom? I'm sick of looking at my phone. And it's
Well,
like,
you don't have piles of New Yorkers at your new apartment.
You put a fucking Foxtrot or a Farside in there. You have the greatest
Yeah.
shits of your life.
Does
You can always pick up anywhere.
Does Mr. Amends still do? Because he stopped doing dailies, but he kept doing Sundays for a while. Does Mr. Amends still do Sunday Foxtrots?
Sunday?
Sunday.
Sunday, which of the day?
Anybody in chat know? Does Bill Amends still do Sunday Foxtrots?
I mean, this is something you could easily. All right.
I'm doing a stream right now.
All
doing
right,
nothing.
Yeah, you have the walkthrough pulled up, I'm sure.
I do actually.
All
Don't
right.
chastise me.
Yeah.
I
on
wasn't.
your birthday eve.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah, I don't know what that means, Grayson.
Webster's
Maybe
dictionary
you
defines
should
chastise.
spend your time with your nose in a dictionary instead. Spend it with your nose in your overdue library books.
What did you
They're
Eric
not
say?
Adams
overdue
is
yet.
gonna
They're not
pee on
overdue
your
yet.
ass in a
That's why it's
second.
urgent. They're not overdue yet. That's why it's urgent that I get through them.
Hey, guess what else happened for my birthday?
What else
What's that?
happened for your birthday?
It's not your
which is
birthday yet,
tomorrow?
but go ahead.
Well, yeah, it's tomorrow, but I don't know. Let's see if we can get a little view on
That's
it.
a water bottle.
Whoa.
That's
There's twinkle lights outside. That's AJ Hawk. But outside, there's twinkle lights
I know,
strung
it's
up on the
Oh,
patio.
nice.
just.
Ah!
All
I
right.
knocked my mic over. It's okay. I'm getting a new one.
Great. Well, do
Can
you
you break that one up when you have your new one set up? Can you smash your old one on stream?
If you want me to.
No, that's wasteful. Don't do it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I could donate it to a great cause called
Yeah.
Grayson having more podcasts with himself.
Right.
You could do
Yeah.
one for you and then one for your other character, Baby Grayson.
Yeah,
I've
wherever
never
he
heard
is.
of that character in my life. All right. Let's get this.
We're
Let's
starting
get
to
this going.
forget. We're starting to forget.
Now we're on this crazy island, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, we're on a crazy island.
We're on a kooky book island.
We're on a kooky book.
Oh, those
well,
remind
we
me of
don't
my
know. It's
library books.
So he needs an equally rare book.
This is the music that plays when Grayson goes back for a second vegetarian sloppy Joe.
That's a
And
very
you know, they're
specific.
The vegetarian ones are even sloppier. They're even
He's going
sloppier.
over- He's got a styrofoam plate, and he's deciding which crock pot it looks like has the better mushy vegetarian
Let's
sloppy
let's
Joes.
talk to the.
The horny
there
Black
you
Widow.
are, handsome. What can I do for you now?
So
Charlotte, is there a Mister's Web?
From those books over there. The wind just thinks it can deposit anything here.
well, I know how to get this.
Hey, Hey, don't touch that thread!
She hit the all caps.
Yeah,
Alexander snatches the scrap of parchment, curious to see what's written on it.
Wow.
I know about that stuff.
The
Hold on,
wind
friends,
blows the scrap
and a
of
little
paper
T-Pat,
from Alexander's hand,
Cobalt
but
Wicks,
he remembers what
and of
it
course
said
Jonathan
well
Mayer,
enough.
824.
Big stuff. We got all the stars are out tonight in the chat.
All right, let's see here.
I'm in the gutter, but I'm looking up at all the stars.
So we haven't explored the rest of this incredible island.
No, we defeated the body part gnomes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the senses gnomes.
Look at that sassy little tree out
The
there with his
fallen
hands on
log
his
has a
hips.
good-sized knot or bump.
Okay.
A large tree
That's me
stretches
when
knotted limbs out over the
vegetarian
swamp.
sloppy Joe is gone
Part of
and I
the
can't get
tree's
any more.
trunk is shaped like the face of a dog.
We're scraped
Why, it
out
must be a dogwood tree.
from either
It's a
crock pot.
dogwood tree.
A dogwood tree. Oh, there's a dog in the wood. I
That's
see it.
cute. That's really cute.
Alexander takes a bottle of milk from the milkweed bush.
Oh, it's barking. That
Apparently,
dogwood
the
is
tree
barking.
doesn't like Alexander standing that close.
Okay.
A mushy swamp lies just off the path. It doesn't look like very good swimming.
I like this sassy little.
That sassy tree better be a character.
Hmm.
If that's not
Oh.
a tree, if that's not a character, I'm gonna be mad.
Oh, look at these little
Ooh.
babies. Oh my gosh.
That's where
Unless
Baby Grayson
Alexander is
is from.
mistaken. Those plants
Yeah,
must
I
be
think so.
baby's tears.
Oh. I like.
Vines of sweet ripening tomatoes climb up little
pizza
wooden
doors?
posts.
Tomaters from Cars, maybe.
Vines of sweet ripening tomatoes.
Good day, tomato vines.
Good morning.
Good day.
Good morning.
Alexander takes a close look at the tomato in the ground.
Does
It
not have
appears
the
to be
grin.
darker than those on the vines.
And they were roommates.
What are you staring at there, boy? Go away, you rootless thing, you! Yeah.
Yep,
Yeah.
that tomato is definitely
I think that was
rotten.
supposed to be go away, you rootless thing, yeah. But they just really improvised that.
Hey,
Yeah.
what do you think you're doing there? Get your hands off me! Hey!
Alexander
Oh,
picks
we got
up
him.
rotten tomato and puts him away. One never
He's
knows
gonna
when one will
stand
need a
up.
rotten tomato.
Comedy.
Yeah, it's for the stand-up comedy scene. Look-
We're gonna use that to review
It
movies.
crashed.
Well,
We
Wow.
were too on the nose about the
Yeah.
stand-up.
well.
Help.
I'm doing stand-up
Don't think,
on Friday.
Oh, you're doing some. You got how long? How long was the set?
3 minutes, but no one will get mad if I go 5.
Okay, all right.
Wow.
Maybe you will. Maybe you'll get mad.
I'm gonna get.
I'll
I'm
be
gonna
mad,
get
but
pretty
it's
mad.
hilarious.
What
Yeah.
do you think that? Do you think that it will work if I turn off the ugly portraits? Let's see
Yeah.
here.
That's what variable we could test.
Yeah.
That's when Grayson was really upset about how ugly the
Oh,
portraits
so
looked. He said
there
video
you
games
are.
are
Oh, it's not
supposed to be
sharing the screen.
Yeah.
like
I believe
mixed
I
or-
believe video games should only be beautiful.
And that's what I feel about women, and then all of a sudden I'm the bad guy.
Yeah.
This is another
They
case
all look
where
beautiful.
it's in game capture, but now let's switch over to window capture.
Unless they
Let's
have
try all the usual tricks.
There we go.
Wow, the latest episode of Quest Quest sounds really exciting. Oh my gosh, Jess is trying to help you guys fill the silence.
There we go.
Using our stream to plug his and Ben's podcast. Quest Quest.
Alexander
Grayson, what would our podcast be about, do you think?
You know,
I'll tell you right off the bat, Ben's not
The wind.
invited
And
Great.
Steve
because
can't
he'll be one of our 3 hosts.
wow.
be. Yeah.
It'd be weird if Grayson was already on your podcast.
So let's go over here. Let's go over here.
Maybe it could be about us all playing
Alex-
like a fantasy dice-based game.
Here's what I
Darn.
suggest is that you bring a podcast recording setup to the coast,
Which
and I'll whichever one's convenient. I'll swing by. I'll swing by on a boat, and then we'll have a brief
You're
shouting
ugly and you smell
conversation
bad.
Yeah, it
Put
works.
me down before
From
I
sea to
juice
shore?
all over you.
See the shining shore.
He's
and then
gonna.
see the shining shore,
he's
and that's
gonna-
gonna be our.
Oh my gosh, cat sighting!
Oh, I didn't even.
Down it goes.
In a way.
That's Kira for sure.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
Kira. That was
Oh,
Kira.
no.
Kira,
Theodore would
you're my
never.
little buddy.
Teddy, they both love behind the computer.
I don't think I have anybody nearby.
Let's see here.
Oh, Pete's inside the. Pete, you can't
Kira,
see
do
him
you
in the
want to
darkness.
come up?
but he's
Come on,
in-
come on, buddy.
Kira's being a diva. There's Kira.
Oh, Kira. Can I see Kira?
I don't know if he's gonna stick around. Let's see. You gonna stick around, buddy?
He's figuring it out. I like when cats are
He's
investigate.
like, I don't
a
know.
place.
I don't know. I don't know what the plan is. All right. Oh, there he goes.
I like when cats investigate a thing in their own apartment. Like, you live here. Why are you smelling this?
Yeah, it's just like,
Oh,
what's
God, it's
Peter.
this whole situation here? What do you got?
You should know. You should know every part of that apartment.
All right.
Oh, Peter.
A
Look at him.
colorful array of snapdragons stand guard to one side of the path.
Also,
All right. We got some snapdragons. Let's see.
Alexander
You have to
approaches
read
the
share
snapdragons.
to us, Ben.
Oh, okay.
Or don't. We'll just.
Those unfriendly snapdragons.
along
Oh, I was
Right.
wondering why you like.
Anyone near them.
I've been playing the game. There we go.
we weren't talking about it because we were interested in the cats.
Okay, here we go.
The wallflowers look terribly shy.
It's wallflowers. You see,
Those grapes
That
look
door
awfully
looks like
sour.
pizza.
It does. Oh,
they are pizza.
There appears to be a
Pizza
hole in the
doors.
garden wall.
I'd like
take
to
a
go
look.
over the garden
Whoa.
wall.
Through
this
the
fall.
hole in the wall,
This-
Alexander sees a land that resembles a giant chessboard.
This guy looks like
Wow,
for-
it really is a hole
for
in the wall.
the adventure game nerds in the chat.
Zounds, those
Zounds.
wallflowers sure are shy, and the snapdragons are awfully protective of them. Alexander can't even get close to the wallflowers without causing quite a stir.
Zounds.
Zounds.
But
No one's in Zounds
the
anymore.
hole in the wall always looked kind of like a Cocktail Vision, like a Goblin's character,
Alexander
like this guy.
But it looks
He looks
like
like
it's
he
got-
made goblins.
He does look a little French.
Zounds, those wallflowers.
All right.
God's wounds.
An elegant
Jess
padded
is
chair provides
showing
a
off
cushion
his
seat.
etymology.
Sounds from-
Yeah, it's probably from God's wounds.
Oh my god.
Yeah, showing off his etymological prowess.
Jump.
All right, so this next screen was a screen I was obsessed with as a child.
Let's go look. Let's go look at
Check
it.
it out.
In there. Let's take a look.
Ba-bum.
That looked like a beautiful booty.
Checkmate.
Like a
Only
rolling
chess pieces
butt.
allowed in chessboard land.
Yeah, a rolling butt or some boobs.
That's right. Humans aren't allowed in and never will be. Stay out.
Good hit.
Oh, who are these two?
Hello.
Bishops.
Boob
I
shops.
must insist, Your Highness. I shall send the lump of coal to the Vizier and the Princess as a present for
Vizier.
their wedding, and that's the end of it.
And I suppose you'll leave me with only this stupid spoiled
Hitting the
egg to
caps.
send, Your Highness. I want to impress the new king and queen of the realm as much as you do. As queen of this island, I have every right to that lump of coal.
Who isn't queen of this isle? The lump of coal is in my
Yeah, they're
possession.
hitting the cows.
Therefore, I shall
hitting
do
the
as I
cows.
please with it.
They're great
Besides, there's nothing wrong with that spoiled egg.
The egg, though delightfully spoiled, is not nearly so valuable as the lump of coal, and you know it. Your Highness always got to carry the singing stone. It's not fair that you get the coal, too.
That doesn't count.
Let's
The
see if she
singing
gets that.
stone was stolen by
Okay.
that horrid beast. I should get to keep the coal just because my stone was stolen.
Yep.
Beautiful.
It wasn't your stone. It belonged to the Isle of Wonder treasury. Your Highness always thinks that everything is hers.
Yeah.
Paz.
Huh.
Excuse me, my good man, but could you settle an argument for us?
Yes, always.
Which of us should get to carry the coal and which the egg? Remember, White is the color of deserving truth
These are good
and
performances.
virtue.
Yeah. These
Quiet,
girls
your
are
highness,
awesome.
and let him make up his own mind. I, for one, shall be more proper, and not even mention the fact that red is the color of love.
Somebody call Hugh Bliss if he didn't get destroyed in the last
I'm
video
sorry,
game
Your
we played.
Majesties.
Hello,
I'm
this guy's
partial
hot.
to both red
Whoa!
and
I
black,
liked him
Guys.
more
but
when
I'm
he was
afraid that I
hideous
don't know
and
how to solve your
malformed.
problem.
I do too.
One of you will just have to be
He's so
gracious
cool now.
and allow the other the lump of coal.
What a ridiculously stupid idea.
Quite ludicrous.
He was a lot of help, wasn't he?
Hey!
Yes, obviously a man of high intelligence.
Oh, we got something. Ben, that's a clue.
The lump of coal goes
that's a
much
clue,
better with my
kids.
gown
Oh,
anyway.
kids.
Black and red are imperial colors.
That's the silliest thing I ever heard. Red does not go with anything.
Red.
Be much too self-conscious. White is the perfect accompaniment to any color.
These two understand the assignment. You get a
I
script
really liked-
with all caps words in it,
Yeah.
and you put a little dab of mustard on it. It's not
really
that
like-
complicated.
Not
She
that
hit-
hard.
She hit accompaniment very enunciatingly. She was like,
Yeah.
accompaniment.
There's and
Accompaniment.
I'm seeing agreement in the chat.
Yeah.
That's right.
Mustard,
nuts.
but that's yellow.
I was obsessed with this idea of the chessboard world. And this is as far as
I
you
would
get.
be into
This
that.
is as far as you get in the game. You do not like so
You know,
like
venture
as
into
a
the chess
kid,
world.
I was so like I wanted to see more in the same way that I wanted to see more of Wacky Land
Yeah.
from Tiny Toons.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
it's like you
you're
never
right.
see enough of Wacky Land. They always
I-
kept that one under
yeah.
their hat. You got to see a bit of it. You got to see more of it than you see this.
I will say, Ben, does Chess World, is this giving Crowns and Pawns a run for its money with a screen you think is going to have puzzles on it and then doesn't?
No, I know that. I mean, maybe just because I know, but like no, Crowns and Pawns is the king of a screen that looks like a puzzle.
Okay, but it isn't a puzzle.
Yeah, this all this has is we get
Alexander
this.
picks up the Red Queen's scarf.
I think we get something else a little later. But that was pretty much.
Did you ever try walking in there?
They just block you.
Yeah.
All right, so and here we're
mean,
gonna
duh.
take some of the iceberg lettuce.
Alexander picks a head of iceberg lettuce.
Grayson, do you get
Ye
it?
gads! Is that
Yeah.
cold?
He's so beautiful now. What were we doing before?
Well, I liked it that he was ugly. I
Yeah.
liked that
I mean, I
everyone was
still liked
ugly and that
him.
it was stupid.
I still liked him, but he's like a babe now.
Yeah, it sucks now.
I think he was
Before
hotter
all of the
before.
characters, that clown
more
had that
relatable.
terrifying red face.
Oh, man.
But now,
Cute.
look, now we can talk to the tomato.
What do you want from me? A recitation or something? Leave me alone! Yeah!
Oh my god.
Nah.
What do you want
Yeah.
from me? A recitation or something? Leave me alone! Yeah!
Yeah, he threw it in. That one's just for free.
Alexander pulls out his magic map. Alexander
We've been to
feels a
most-
strange pulling
We've been to most of
sensation.
these places. Have we been to Island of the Beast yet?
Yeah, we have. We've been to all of the locations now.
Yeah. Now we can.
So
either
there's a couple things.
puzzle.
We have to go to the labyrinth. Oh, what's this?
The chameleon? Or a possum?
There's an odd little
possum
creature
chameleon?
It's an
dangling
odd
from
little
Oh,
that tree
creature,
branch.
Grayson.
Iguana. Perhaps
It's an odd
iguana.
little creature.
And the one.
Hello, friend. Aren't you an odd-looking
He
little
looks so
fellow?
kind.
I'm not odd-looking, you are!
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize you could speak.
Speak not. Funny is, speech I am and nothing but.
Jeez.
Hold on. Well, we can resolve this, but we have.
Alexander is carrying a full head of a queer-looking lettuce made of ice.
But
The
this.
lettuce is rapidly
Yeah,
melting.
this is gonna melt. So hold on. We gotta. We'll be
Oh,
right
yeah.
back.
This is a timer.
Like this, I mean, we could pick up another
Hoping
one.
to cool down the boiling pond, Alexander throws in a head of iceberg lettuce. The pond's water slowly stops boiling, cooled by the ice.
Oh,
It still looks
iceberg
hot,
lettuce,
but bearable.
Yeah, you know,
Stevie did not miss skate of the week.
I wanna be a stand-up comic that is only going for. Like if you laugh any harder than that, you have to get up and leave. Like or I have to leave the stage. Like if you laugh, it's like I go up. It's like one notch more mild than wait, don't tell me.
Okay.
That's what I think I'm going for, because every now and again you might get a chuckle from wait, don't tell me.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, so you just turn that volume down from 3 to 2, and so it's like all of my jokes are like da 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 da. Yeah. It's like, yeah, you know, that sounds like a joke, and I'm not mad. Like it's not like bad.
It's almost it's just as interesting as a point being made as it is a joke.
A 0.7 on the Poundstone scale.
I like my humor like I like my heroes in uniform. And
Alexander decides to brave the steaming pond.
Here's the thing about King's Quest.
That's a good animation.
That's beautiful.
I mean, I love a good.
The pond is no longer boiling, but it's hardly bathwater.
Yeah, it's hardly bathwater, Grayson. So stop comparing it.
And quit trying to buy it.
Grayson,
you're the one who's horned up for King. What's his face? Prince
Alexander. Hello.
Prince Alexander, you dipshit.
You
Alexander
dumbass.
takes the old hunter's lamp from the tree.
Yeah, it's her birthday eve.
Sarahween.
As Alexander continues down the path, he gets the strange feeling that he's being watched.
Come on over here and see what I'm doing with these flowers. Never mind that stone fella on top of the gate. He won't hurt you any. He's just there to scare you.
And don't trust him.
What are you talking about?
His eyes are glittering.
Seems like a very normal
trust.
man. Well, hold on.
No.
Let me just pick up this brick.
Alexander picks up the brick.
Wow, Alexander threw the first brick.
He's all bricked up.
Sarah, don't be crass. I know it's your birthday week. But...
All right. Well, you know what? I want to see what this gardener's up to. Just
Gotcha this time.
You know,
This time.
they ticket, please.
Tickets only.
Blew it.
Next.
That move was
frown.
slightly erroneous.
Erroneous.
Yeah, like, you know, King's Quest is like a series that really works with this. This game does have incredible music.
Mhm.
Beautiful.
A pleasant-looking middle-aged man is
Oh,
busy tending
Alexander.
a small garden just past the wall.
Knock it off.
Ah.
Alexander's
we
getting
could
thirsty for.
we should all hope
You
to be a
aren't gonna
pleasant
listen to me, are you?
middle-aged man.
Well, we'll just see about that.
That's odd.
Ugh.
The gardener just disappeared.
He just disappeared.
That's odd. That cat disappeared.
Are we gonna do a little more
The
hot
cat
foot?
just told me to leave.
All right. Let's keep.
You speak strangely, friend.
Strange, my speech is not. Eloquence I speak with.
But who are you? And why are you here?
Away I fly my home from. Lost I am therefore. Has my name too? Can you guess not? It's what I do this branch with, and the way I speak of.
Grayson, what do you think the guy is?
It's
Use
a dangling
your
participle.
yeah, it's a hanging participle. Good job.
Because someone said that in chat already. So I was-
Remember last week,
hanging
Grayson, when we
chat.
went to the bookworm, and you're just like, we're not doing this type of humor, are we? This is like Renaissance fair humor. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's
joke.
it's like clapter for people that paid attention in high school.
You have to really make a decision that you're gonna enjoy it.
Yeah.
And sometimes, you're not gonna be blindsided by like, wow, this is really good. You have to go being like, I'm here to laugh at the Renaissance Fair.
And I want to be clear here. I love this energy.
Yeah.
Like, I like to play a game with this, like, as I said, like 2 volume level humor.
Yeah.
Very gentle. It's like being in a padded room.
Yeah.
Anyway, how do you take care of a hanging participle? Well, where?
Alexander holds the sentence out to the creature.
This sentence seems in need of an ending. Perhaps you could finish it?
I've said that on dates.
Where are you going? Know what I do? Where are you going to? Like you, I do. Go I with you?
That's what I said to Oscar. I put Peter right back where he was sleeping,
Well,
and he just
that
went right
was
back to
certainly
sleep.
interesting.
That's the way to do it.
It looks like Alexander
dreamed he
now
was
has
on
a
the screen.
passenger.
Take me home to.
Take me home to.
Night.
Take me home to. Take me home to. Take me home to.
Take me home to.
What
Get a
happened
clean
to the
sample of that.
tomato? What
Alexander
happened to the
pulls out his
tomato?
magic
He's on the
map.
second part of our
Oh,
inventory.
good. I just thought they should talk to each other.
Oh,
They probably are
what
in
if
there.
they kiss while they're in my inventory bag?
No.
Yes!
Wow, you can't have 2 Pokemon
Yes!
in one Pokeball. That's
Yes!
not how it works.
Alexander feels a strange...
Yes, they're gonna kiss. They're smooching.
No.
Yes, they're smooching. They're going.
Boochies.
No.
No,
That's
don't
what a
smoochies,
kiss looks
boochies,
like.
No.
It looks like a goldfish coming up for food.
Someone was complaining that modern adventure games are bad because they should be made by middle-aged white male nerds for middle-aged white male nerds. I mean, that's not even this game, which I'm sure is what Grundy's point was. Like, also. All right. So now we're gonna give this guy. I wonder if this puzzle was a little confusing, so that's why they also gave him like the tune of this screen, because that's how I figured it out as a kid. I was like, oh well, it plays the tune of this screen,
Oh, yeah.
so he must go back here because
Alexander sees...
So it's like you up here.
Do you have anything interesting yet?
You prefer this normal looking?
A regular abnormality?
Let me see what I have.
Ugh, I preferred it when the resolution was all weird.
Yeah.
Made the text look bad.
Let's go back. We have to return to that.
We have to return.
I
with
found this little fellow lost on another island.
Coming home I am too.
There you are, you naughty
He's
boy.
not hitting that.
I told you not
Alright,
to
there
leave
you
the
go.
island.
Yeah. He's
Well, I am seeing you too.
give him just trust the process.
A most solemn celebration.
All right, calm down.
Yeah, all
song.
right. Yeah, read the script.
Read the room.
So, you found my dangling participle. I suppose I'll have to give you something. Let's see now. Was it a rare book you wanted?
Yes, sir.
It's just like,
Yes,
can
sir.
you?
Then none of these will
There
do.
we go.
They've been sitting
Can
in
you
the sun
do
far too long and must be
there's this
well
voice
cooked
from
by
Alice in
now.
Wonderland. We just want you to do it.
Yeah.
No.
Like, what if I changed it up a little bit?
This
No,
one
we
is
want it to
far
be
more
exactly
rare.
the same.
A delicious little tidbit.
Thanks.
What's this delicious little tidbit?
Alexander is carrying a rare book from the bookworm. The words in the binding are very faint, the something riddle book.
Something.
Alexander opens the rare book and looks inside. The book contains riddles and has a page missing. Alexander glances at a few of the conundrums, but finds himself more curious about the one that is missing. What was the riddle, he wonders? More importantly, what was the answer?
It was love. Figured that
love?
one out.
You think so?
That was, yeah, that's what the...
Because that was the was on the
Contains
page that the
riddles
Black
and has
Widow
a
had?
page. What was the riddle?
Love.
Love.
Hello, love.
Only what never takes
Alexander
it
has a
only
love-
grows. And even cares for
Why would
bad
Alexan-
tomatoes. Because of
I have a Banjo Kazooie music in that. That's great.
These guys are so cute.
I hope we never see them
Alexander
again.
pulls.
We don't. They're done.
Good. I hate them. The
Alexander feels a
scent gnomes.
Please,
Right,
get over it.
That's like a great.
You
that's a
hated
great-
them because, well, first off,
Yeah.
the now like we're playing with the actually correct portraits where they look slightly less upsetting.
Okay, that is true. We did look at them when they had upsetting portraits.
It's our friend, the bird.
The nightingale sings her crystalline song in the boughs
I
of
love the
old
walk
tree.
icon. Look
The
how
nightingale
relaxed
looks at Alexander
and like
curiously,
strutty he looks in that
as though
walk
waiting
icon.
for something.
Yeah, I noticed that. Like, yeah, this.
Yeah, he's
Like
popping
dude,
in.
that he's got kind of cocked back a little bit, you know. He's almost. It's like he's almost at the keep on trucking.
Your candy dish is empty.
I am sorry, sir, but
Oh,
Oh, this
I
guy doesn't
no
have a
more
freakishly
mint.
red
Somebody
face
has
in
eaten
this
them all.
portrait.
Well, get some more then.
We're back with that hot bear though.
I fear that is impossible. Without the ferry, I can no longer get imports from the other islands, and we do not grow mint extract on the Isle of the Crown.
Bruh.
Now, I believe.
I found this large pearl. Might it be valuable enough to ransom back my family ring?
Oh, that's right. We need a family ring.
I have never seen such a perfect pearl. Certainly you can have your ring back.
Oh, I'm glad you didn't sell it. I'm a bit attached to it, I'm afraid.
Of course you are. You would be cold-hearted if you felt any differently.
Yeah,
I am
that's
happy
right.
to see a family heirloom back with its rightful
That's
owner.
nice shopkeeper.
Now, we want to. So we have this.
Would you mind if I traded this in?
This is very Zelda.
Of course, Prince Alex. Please choose
Oh, the
something
trading,
in exchange
Yeah.
for the items on the
glass
counter.
pan.
Alexander looks
All right, so now
a battered
tinderbox.
I
we
believe
want
I'll-
that.
Very good, Prince Alex. Enjoy your tinderbox. and
I
bring it
did
back
not
anytime.
give you
Now,
permission.
is he being a
Thank
little
you.
familiar by calling
Yeah.
us Prince Alex?
Yeah. I didn't authorize.
Prince Alexander,
this,
please.
Shortening. What's this?
Alexander doesn't remember that sign being on the wall before. He decides to take a closer look. It's a proclamation. It reads, "Citizens rejoice, announcing the royal wedding and coronation of Wazir Abdul al-Hazred and Princess Kasima. For reasons of security, the wedding will not be open to the public. Long live the new king and queen of the land of the
Oh, that's
Green
nice.
Isles."
Yeah, that is nice.
Alexander feels his stomach turn at the thought of the dread event.
Yeah.
If he doesn't do something
Oh,
soon, Kasima
boo.
will be another
Oh
man's
wow! I mean,
wife.
boo, boo.
I'm all
Boo.
rooting for it.
I take it.
Alexander feels his
Now.
Did you try rubbing the lamp?
Sure, I'll rub the lamp.
Alexander rubs the lamp, but nothing happens.
Nothing happens.
Okay.
All right.
Did you think something would happen?
Sometimes it does.
But
That's
here,
true, actually.
you know, let's
You ain't never had a friend like
let's
me.
now that we have got our ring that it'd be cold-hearted to get rid of, let's give it to a bird.
Alexander holds out his royal ring to the nightingale.
Evil snake.
Oh, it's a snake.
To Alexander's surprise, the nightingale swoops down and grabs the ring from his hand.
How do we know that the
The
nightingale wants the
nightingale
ring?
flies off towards the castle with Alexander's ring.
Casima!
Where might she be taking it?
Take it to Casima!
Take it to Casima.
Get Casima for
we
free.
befriend-
I
with
think I
education
don't think that was
Casima.
supposed to happen. Look at this.
Oh, this is fun.
What's that? It's supposed to
That's
play a
what I was
cutscene right now. It's supposed to like. That's interesting. Well, it's a good thing
All
I
right,
just
A group
saved.
of serving women.
Oh, all right. Let's.
Restore, restore,
Restore, and so much more.
restore, resemble.
All right, let's try that again. Let's see what happens.
Don't do it again. He's gonna steal it.
Alex. To Alex.
All right.
Okay, here we go.
Enlightened.
Here we go.
There we go.
There we go. It's all looking good.
I thought it played a cutscene. Am I wrong?
As far as I know, it doesn't.
Oh, could have sworn there was a cutscene that happened there.
Can we befriend that snake?
Nah, that snake's gone. Oh.
The nightingale
Oh,
has
is that what you're
returned
thinking
from
of,
her
Ben?
flight with Alexander's ring. She flutters off her branch and
But
drops
I seem to
something
recall there
red
was a
at
cutscene there. Am
Alexander's
I
feet.
misremembering this?
Chat?
Maybe
Was
when
there a
you pick
cutscene?
this up. It might be when you pick
It's a
this up.
red velvet hair ribbon. The bird must have taken Alexander's ring to someone who sent back this ribbon in return. Could it possibly be? Dare he hope that the someone is Casima
Yeah,
herself?
I think it's one.
Oh, that's
If
weird.
only it could be so.
Oh.
Well, let's see. What if I send off? There is a cutscene. What happened there?
Alexander has.
Well, let's see if we get the
Alright.
cutscene this time.
There's no. There's. Alexander holds out the love poem.
All right. This time, let's go. Let's go see.
This is big
For
cutscene
real.
music.
Let's see it. Ah, fuck you, buddy. I think it's the you provide the ring first, which is what I did. Grayson, double check the walkthrough. I think I'm
You have
doing
to
this
leave and
in the
come back
correct
to get
order. Whatever. Oh, you gonna give me something this time? Yeah, there's normally a cutscene. Even if I did it
The
wrong,
nightingale
there's
has
a cutscene
returned
where
from
she's
her
like, "What the
flight
hell
with
is
Alexander's poem. She flutters off her branch
Maybe 'cause
and
you turned the
drops a piece
uglies
of
off.
parchment at Alexander's feet.
No, it's give the ring, then the white rose, then the love poem.
this?" Oh, whatever.
We have a white rose.
We get the white rose later. All right, so let's give the ring. We'll give the white rose later. I think it's fine to give the poem after, but whatever. It is weird that it's not
Alexander's-
playing that cutscene.
The
It
nightingale.
goes to her. She looks at it. She's like, "Oh my god, I love Alexander." That's sad.
Let's not imagine it in our mind's eye.
Yeah, use
can see
your mind's eye.
She's
Everyone, close your
confused
eyes.
and excited.
Close your eyes and
A group
imagine
of
that
serving
scene,
women approach the castle.
and then fall asleep, and then just have a good night.
Hurry
Oh, that's
up,
great.
girls. There's plenty of work afoot today.
Girls.
No time to dawdle.
Yes, Sergeant Gruff.
It's well that they're here, Wolf. Cook is about driven himself mad, I hear, worrying over the wedding preparation.
Worrying over the
What a celebration there will be today! Wine will flow like a river of red!
Well,
Oh, we haven't been back here yet.
yeah, there you go. All right. So, what's this?
Oh,
The nightingale.
the ribbon again.
It's a red velvet hair ribbon.
If only it...
Huh.
Only.
If only. Oh.
Oh, here's that sad-looking, depressed lady.
Looking at the serving girl reminds Alexander of the years he spent as a slave under the evil wizard Mananan. He wishes there was some way he could help her.
Mananana.
She looks very
Oh,
sad
there.
and nervous as she
You were a
ties her
slave.
roses.
She is a serving girl. Big difference.
Are you out
Why?
here again? Have you finished the chores I gave you?
Yes, stepmother. The house and the stables are clean.
Then start polishing the silverware! Do I have to tell you everything?
Yes, stepmother. Right away.
I didn't hear that sigh.
No, it was.
All right.
internal.
Now, Grayson, can you check for me? Do I have everything necessary to go into the labyrinth? I have a brick. I have the tinderbox. I know those are the two things I need.
I don't know. Let's see.
Hello. I will be right up.
Oh, who's this little freak?
Now, what can I do for you?
I love this
We're
music.
spying from the books. We're spying on him.
I don't know. Just give it a try.
Good day, sir. Is there anything you can tell me about the land of the Green Isles?
I'm sorry, but I have no time for idle conversation. I'm too
Really?
worried about the princess.
Excuse me again.
I told you I'm not...
He doesn't want to talk to a stranger. But what if I gave you a ribbon?
Can I interest you in this?
No, thank you. Please.
Oh, did I give him the ring too early? What do I give Jollo?
Let's
Jollo.
see. Jolo.
The scarf.
Yeah, the voices are very good. Oh,
Yeah,
hold on.
Yeah, Jolo wants to see your ring.
Oh, I blew it. That's why the cutscene didn't play. All right.
Oh, because we were
Oh.
wrong.
Hello, Teddy.
Wrong.
Hello. I
Oh,
will be
there's
right.
Ted. There's Theodore. He
Now.
wants a book, right? He wants the book we have.
Good day,
Yeah, he
sir.
wants the rare book.
I'm sorry.
All right, there we go. Now, if you got to see his freakish and upsetting face before, you would have loved it.
Determined to learn more about the strange man's relationship with the princess, Alexander shows the man his insignia ring and formally introduces himself.
I'm sorry to insist, but my name is Alexander of Daventry, and
I appreciate the offer of the ring, Alexander, but I'm afraid I'm already spoken.
They're really getting all the
Daventry?
voices from
Where
Alice
have
in
I heard of
Wonderland.
Daventry?
Yeah.
Flying flit mice. You must be Prince Alexander.
Oh, and I think he tells
Cosima
us
told
about
me
the
about you
nightingale.
when
I got
she
ahead of
arrived home.
myself.
How came
Yeah.
you
See,
here?
you're too good at
by a
puzzles.
ship
Yeah,
now
I'm
wrecked
just too
upon the
good.
sand. But you know Cosima?
Is
She
there a
truly
Mr.
spoke
Puzzles
of me?
too?
Yes, I saw her briefly when she first returned home. She mentioned a prince to me, Prince Alexander of Daventry. I'm afraid that was before she was told about her parents' deaths. You see, she arrived home a few weeks too late. The king and queen thought they'd never see her again. It is said they died of heartbreak. I'm afraid she's blamed
That's how I'm gonna
herself.
Yeah, me too.
What?
What a terrible homecoming.
Oh,
If we had
no.
only known.
Terrible indeed, poor thing. Everyone in the kingdom seems to despair with her these days. The streets are silent.
Where is she now?
The princess is sequestered in mourning. It's a rather dated tradition, and not required, but the Wazir says she insisted out of respect.
I see. You've yet to say who you are and how you
That's
know
right.
the princess.
Who are you?
That's right.
I? Oh, pardon me. My name is Jalo. I am clown to the royal court, and have been since the marriage of Casima's parents.
Does he actually have jester's privilege?
And Queen
He does
Helena.
have the jester's privilege.
Those were the happy days. The pair of them were so full of joy and life, so in love. And Casima's birth. It would be hard to explain how long they had waited, how they had hoped for a child. I mean, she was such a charming little thing. Smart as a whip, kind and sweet. Oh, she means everything to this kingdom, Alexander, and to me. I'm so terribly worried about her.
About her grief over her parents, you mean?
Well, the truth is, I do not trust the Wazir or his
No!
Casima.
No!
I'm
He
still
seems
living at the
fine to me.
castle of the crown as court clown, his clown. But it is more to keep my ear to the ground than out of loyalty.
I have just as privilege, you know.
I wish I knew what the princess thinks these days.
There we go. If only you could
If only
find...
I could find Sing Sing,
Yeah.
Casima's pet
Oh, wow.
nightingale.
I was wondering why
I
you were
might be
just
able to
given
send
that
the princess a
nightingale
message.
such valuable
As it
stuff.
is, I must wait for the end of her seclusion.
What can you tell me about the Wazir?
The Wazir? Now there's a dangerous subject. His name is Abdul al-Hazred. He came to the kingdom 15 years ago. The king was fascinated by his knowledge and his fine-sounding ideas.
Fine.
It didn't take long for al-Hazred to convince the king to trust him with the minor problems of daily government. You see, Calafim had a wife and a new daughter he wanted to spend time with. Al-Hazred
It does sound like they're saying
became
Wizir. Like
they are all saying Wazir.
Well, he's had his eye on Casima ever since she was a young girl.
Oh, that's weird.
And she is the only thing between him and the throne.
Oh, that's better.
Do you think he means to harm her?
Oh, I honestly don't know. I think he'd rather keep her as wife. But whatever his plans for the princess, he will use her to his best advantage. That's his way.
Ew.
Perhaps he is
the
charmed
Wizir
her.
way.
Perhaps she cares for him now.
Wazirs of Waverly Place.
The Wazir is capable of anything. And Casima must be vulnerable and lonely right now.
Wow.
Still,
I can relate
she
to that.
has always instinctively
You're
distrusted
strong
him.
and lonely.
Casima has a good head on her shoulders. I'd be surprised
That's why
if
you're
she's
a sailor.
truly fallen
That's
for
true,
his
you have
words
to
of
be.
love.
The sea keeps you.
Now
The
I must
sea.
return
The
to
sea keeps you
test.
company.
Look, I don't want to arouse suspicion. I'll try to meet you here again later.
All
you for the
Goodbye,
information,
Jolo.
Jolo,
Very
we love
careful.
you, Jolo.
We love you, Jolo.
Joyo, Joyo.
All right. Well, you know, it's been about an hour.
Has it?
Yeah.
Flying by.
So, you know what that means.
You know, we all know what that means.
Yeah. Sarah, get your audio ready. All right. Hey Sarah, it's me, Ben, from Adventure Tuesday. I'd like to wish you a happy birthday. And I hear that you recently moved to Wisconsin. Now, hold the cheese, please. I have many members of my family who are lactose intolerant. Not me, though. That's why I get too many cheeses on every day. I've been told I have to now pass it off to Grayson. No, Jess.
Hi, Sarah. Dr. Jess Morissette here. Your friends tell me that you're celebrating a big birthday soon. I just wanted to say that I hope your special day is full of joy, laughter, and the kinds of questionable decisions that make for great group texts later. Hopefully you have a chance to celebrate with some improvisational comedy and a little goofy girl fun. As the Greek historian Thucydides once said, though the passage of years is indifferent to the affairs of men, it is customary that each should mark the day of their birth, not for vanity, but to recall that time, like war, spares no one. So enjoy it, Sarah. Live it up, be legendary, and always say yes to that extra slice of cake. Now it looks like I'm handing this over to Grayson.
Hey, Sarah, we're all here to wish you a happy birthday. You and your husband, Murphy. You know, we know that you like video games and improv. So here's a suggestion. have a good birthday. All right, I'm gonna hand it off to Greg.
Hey Sarah, happy birthday to you. This is from Grayson Ben, and from all your friends at Adventure Tuesday. Apparently you're a gamer. What? I know all the kids love the gaming, and I wish you all the luck in the world gaming and killing monsters or whatever it is you guys do then. And you do musical improv, look at you. Oh, Sarah does musical improv, and she does lots of gaming. And when it gets to birthdays, Greg is here for shaming. Oh, I didn't mean to shame you. I meant to praise you. They didn't tell me how old you were, this Grayson and Ben, so you need to keep them as friends, because that's the most important thing in the world. Chronology is a bummer, and I wish you nothing but love and happiness. And I'm very, very sorry about the other Who Signed cast members. I wish they were as sexy and funny as me.
Oh. Happy birthday.
Oh my god, thank you. That was the greatest virtual birthday card I've ever seen.
Yeah.
I could not believe that was really the proofs was in the pudding on that one. I saw 3 of the biggest stars I've ever met and Greg Proof. He sang a song that was so beautiful. Thank you, Greg Proops. I hope you see this
what I liked about that when I watched this, when Grayson sent it to me this morning, is that and this was all Grayson's idea.
It was so good,
This
Grayson.
was all Grayson's
Good
idea.
Grayson.
When Grayson sent me the completed product this morning, independently, Jess, Grayson, and I all made videos that were different cliches of bad cameos.
It's the funniest bit. I think it's such a great bit.
Yeah. All right. Anyway, sometimes it's a funny skeet. We didn't have too many this week. It's a good one. It's funny. Why not become a friend of the museum? Come on. Pretty good. Let's go back in the Wayback Machine.
Yeah, the Wayback Machine.
Let's go all the way back.
Mine was a cliche.
Can we go back to 2 minutes ago when I was watching Greg Proops?
No, we'll never have that again. This is April 5th of 2022.
Good year.
That's very funny.
Love that. I love that idea. I love thinking about that. This is April 6th of 2023. Oh, we already looked at this one, I think.
Oh, this one's good. That's what we did.
It's a good one, though. The pumpkin dipshit rides again.
Yeah, it's a good one. Let's take a look at last year. Let's see. All right, so let's just be...
Jess, that was your quote. You should credit it to yourself. It was so beautiful.
Oh, so
That's
upsetting.
amazing.
So
That's
upsetting.
amazing.
Where were you?
I bet I said this at the time, but for some reason, no spell check or autocorrect will ever help me spell the word bureaucracy. I never get
crazy.
Bureaucrazy.
I never get even in the ballpark, apparently.
If you're crazy for bureaus, have I got a role for you?
There are a couple. Convenience is a word. It's somebody that used to work in customer support, like retail customer support. Convenience was a word I learned how to spell doing that job. Convenience.
Convenience.
Yeah, there's a couple. I have a couple words though that spelling is essentially learning enough words that your computer will help you the rest of the way. Mm-hmm. And there are a couple words that just aren't that. No, I believe it looks like you got achievement. All right. Well, that was that. Happy birthday tomorrow.
Thank you. I want to watch that video every day of my whole life. Especially the Ben part. That was so flattering.
Thank you. I think I've only used Cameo earnestly once, and the rest of the time has been for trolling purposes.
What was
I used
the
it
earnest?
earnestly once too.
It was
What was your earnest
it was for my brother, my older brother. I got him a cameo from Kevin McDonald.
Oh,
from
that's right.
Kids in the Hall, and he recorded like a 5-minute video just talking about Kids in the Hall stuff, and my brother went nuts. Like that was like the ideal. He gave a very nice one, and he talked about
Sure, yeah.
Kids in the Hall and stuff, and my brother loved that. Anyway.
Beautiful. I didn't feel like I was trolled. I felt like I was honored.
Yeah.
Greg.
All right, let's see.
I just wish we could see the video that you made with all the Greg Proops cuts.
Oh yeah.
We'll maybe that'll be next week. All right, let's see if we get the cutscene now.
Okay.
Cutscene, please.
Alexander
Cutscene, please.
Cutscene, please. Cutscene, please. Cutscene, please. Cutscene, please.
She flies off towards the castle, perhaps to Cosima.
Hey! There we go.
Sing Sing, what have you got in your mouth, my
Beautiful.
pretty?
It's a
You're choking.
girl in the tower.
A gold
it's
ring?
a girl in the tower.
Sing Sing, where did you get this?
Sing Sing!
Realm of Daventry. But this is Alexander's
crown?
ring. Oh, my soul, he must be here. Sing Sing, I wish you could tell me what you've seen. Is he really here then, on this very island? Oh, if only I could leave this castle as easily as you. Take this ribbon, Sing Sing. If you know where he is, return it to him. Please be careful, Alexander. It is so dangerous, and yet I could not wish you away.
Goodbye, Sing Sing.
Sarah, you got a redemption.
The little
Sing
bird
Sing
makes a
from the
delivery.
ribbons of this game. I did exchange a ribbon for my ring. Me and Nightingale Sing Sing are friends, not unlike me and Greg.
It's a red velvet hair ribbon. Could it be? Could it possibly belong to Cosima herself?
Or am I merely wishing it were so? Oh.
Oh. Now,
I
Grayson,
just
do I
wanted
give the rare book to the bookseller, or do I have to find that mysterious page?
I don't know.
Well, I'm asking you. Because you have the...
And
I want to get the best ending. I want to get the best ending. We're like, there's a couple things we have to do, and if you miss it, then we don't get the best ending. And I want the best ending. I only want the best. It's almost Sarah's birthday.
I believe you can just swap the book we found for the book in the store.
Just give him it.
Just give him it. Give him it. Just give him it.
Hello. I will be right
Hello?
up.
Is this the is this guy the voice of Fong
Now,
from
what can I do for you?
Reboot? Sounds like Fong from Reboot.
Chat, does anybody know? Is this the voice of Fong from Reboot?
Is this the voice of Fong from Reboot?
I found this rare book, and I thought of your offer.
Alexander's so
Very
pretty.
interesting. Oh, it is a wonderful riddle book. Riddles are much more marketable than spells these days. I guess people believe more in mirth than in magic.
Oh, ain't that the truth?
Here is the spell book you wanted, and a fair trade it is, I must say. Enjoy it.
I certainly hope so. We shall see how rusty my spellcasting truly is.
All right.
Alexander is carrying a book from the bookshop.
How does he say
The
it?
cover says, Ye Old Spell Book.
Oh, he doesn't pronounce that.
The
correctly.
old
All right, so here we go. We got magic paint spell. Sticks, water, swampies, horse feather.
Dude, Harold and the Purple Crayon did this.
Yeah, it's just like Harold and the Purple Crayon.
Horse feathers. Horse feathers used to be like a classically funny thing.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Make rain spell. Few drops from salt water, not from the sea. 1 vial of sacred water, falling water. Okay.
Come and sup with me tonight.
Charming a creature of the night spell. A skull full of oak embers, sulfur, pure-hearted maiden's hair.
This is the
I have pure heart. Anyone want some hair?
lady's hair.
Do you think you could?
Oh, there's
use
a
your
long
hair
strand
as
of
well?
black hair. We got maiden hair.
I mean, I'm not a virgin, but it might help.
Oh, I thought we were all virgins. That's why we do the stream together.
Yeah, that's why that was part of the contract. There's a morals clause.
That was HSN.
All right, I think now I have everything to go into the spooky labyrinth.
Spooky, scary Halloween. Send
Spooky,
shivers
scary
down my-
Halloween.
Pawn shop's tinderbox is slightly battered, but in reasonably good shape.
They won't let you in, right? They'll just kick you out.
No. They at this point now they'll let me in. Labyrinth? Question mark. But I think I got everything I need.
I think we got more than everything.
Alexander.
Tickets, please.
Alexander
Tickets
feels
only.
a
It
strange
says tickets
pulling.
only.
Tickets, please.
Tickets only.
All right, now we got to solve all these again.
No, we don't.
Just kidding. Ha, ha,
That'd
ha,
be stupid.
ha,
That'd be
ha,
stupid.
ha, ha, ha,
That'd be so
ha, ha,
stupid.
ha. I was just doing a little humor.
It would be stupid.
I was just doing a little humor. I was just doing a little comedy.
Wow, like your
have
hero.
you met Hugh Bliss?
Like your hero, Greg Proops.
Yeah. I
then a
wish one day I'd be
hero
funny as Greg Proops.
Proops is in the pudding,
you
and
have
I'm
chosen to come
pudding.
back and face the catacombs
All
when you
of my
could have
eggs in one
normal
I admit
now.
I am surprised.
No, he was hotter
You're either
before.
a complete idiot
Yeah, that's right.
or
They
vain
all
enough
were
to
hotter
think
before.
yourself
I agree,
invincible.
Grayson.
Away we go. I was hoping they'd pick you up and fly you away.
And you are far wiser, I suppose, to leave a maiden to die? To not fight this plague on your own people?
Yeah, that's right. Light their
Bravery
ass
and
up, Alex.
suicide are two different things, human. You will have a chance to renounce your choice soon enough when you lay trembling under the Minotaur's hooves.
If only.
Hooves. Thanks for the escort.
Wow.
It's like about
May the
5
fates make
feet.
it quick so that you do not have to scream long.
Alexander does not get along with these hot angels.
Yeah, well, happens sometimes. There's shitty hot angels.
Now, do I need to give you the directions
The
to this maze?
catacombs entrance door
put it
is
in our
locked from the
patrons
outside
only
by the
chat,
Winged
please.
One's guards. It seems that leaving the catacombs by that door is not an option.
Didn't hit the whole caps. All of the caps. You didn't hit them.
Nope.
Knock, 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 knock. Oh, I just
Ben
got.
and Grayson
Oh,
didn't stay an H. That's how you know they're your true friends.
he did have a little bit of a mullet in the other portrait, didn't he?
Yeah, it was tall. His head was much taller.
Oh, I just realized I don't have everything.
Do we not have everything? Let's see.
There's one
We
more
need-
thing we gotta get. There's one more thing we gotta get.
Oh, we don't have the hole in the wall.
That's right. I just remembered
We
that.
don't-
Like I
We
was
don't
just
have the
like,
hole in the wall.
there's a part. So hold on. Let's get the hole in the wall.
Hold
So
on.
to get the hole in the wall.
Good day, Prince Alexander.
Good day, Prince Alexander.
The counter.
I think I could get along with that bear. I think we'd be friends.
Oh yeah, I bet you would. You freak.
I'm a pretty
Would you
easygoing guy.
Of course, Alex.
Do you remember the Buddy
I'll
Bears
take-
from Garfield and Friends?
Thank you.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, we are the Buddy Bears. We always get along.
They were like
Something-
They were like
Song?
Yeah, it was like they were like the
Okay,
horrible
that's
Care
a bear.
Bears.
That's a Buddy Bear.
There's
Wow.
Teddy.
Teddy's
All
so
right.
beautiful.
Okay, let's get this hole in the wall.
Yeah, Teddy knows he's got a good thing going.
He knows to be nice to Ben.
He's a trooper because most of the time when he comes up here, I try to brush his teeth or clip his nails, and I'm like, oh, I don't know if he's gonna come back, but then he does.
He comes back.
He comes back. Can't resist.
Alexander pulls
Can't
out his
resist
magic
the siren call of my lap. All right, we gotta go to the Isle of
Alexander
Wonder.
feels a strange pulling sensation.
Are you gonna put your paw on my chest? Oh no, he's gonna do this.
Oh, I like when he does this
Sometimes,
little-
yeah, sometimes he'll turn around and put his paw up on my chest.
Checking that
There
heartbeat.
you go. Yeah, coming right in.
Look, Grayson, your favorite little guys.
Look, Grayson, it's your favorite little guys.
Favorite little guys.
All right, so check this out. This was
freaks
another one of my
Valerie.
favorites as a kid. This scene.
May I have this dance?
Because they're wallflowers. You play music.
Oh, yeah.
This is what I was doing at Zumba.
You think Prince Alexander could be a good Zumba teacher?
Yeah.
You think he would be a little distracting? You know, for the students?
I think it'd be so fun if he was wearing those little black sweatpants he's got on, and then like a tank top.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Alexander
beautiful little
stops
teddy.
playing the flute, but the wallflowers and snapdragons continue to dance, caught up in the music and oblivious to everything around them. While the wallflowers dance, Alexander snatches the hole in the wall.
Take a little bit of that.
A delicate china tea. Alexander takes the teacup. The little china teacup is the teacup.
I believe the teacup is needed for one of the spells, right?
Maybe for the swamp.
Add Styx water to swamp ooze in cup. Oh, and well, that's a teapot, not a teacup.
That's different.
This is
All right. Yeah, I think this is. We want to get the swamp
The first
ooze.
one.
Is that Sassy Tree not a character? Do we never talk to that Sassy Tree?
Well, let's
Maybe it'll
hold
yell
on.
at
Let me
us.
just get some swamp ooze, Grayson. Jesus.
Okay, all right.
Jesus.
What do you think you're doing?
Yeah!
You startled me. I was just getting some swamp ooze.
Well, you certainly
Must be
won't get it
swamp
there.
That's right.
That's not swamp ooze. That's swamp sludge.
He's killing it.
He's right, you
plus.
know. But he could be a little nicer about telling you. He's not a very pleasant stick in the mud.
Get it?
Funny.
Nobody asked you. Be quiet.
Oh, the trials of being a mere bump on a log.
Really punching the punchline there. Once again, returning to the humor.
Yep.
Who are
What do
you?
you think, Teddy?
I'm Bump on a Log, and that's my brother, Stick in the Mud. We've had this thing about each other ever since our childhood. Mom always liked me best.
Mm-hmm.
She did not. That is absolutely not true.
He's a
fun.
bit lazy, you see. He's got the only swamp ooze in the swamp right next to him. But do you think he'd move a finger to help you get some? Hardly. He'd try to brain you with it more than likely. His temper's about the only thing that ever gets a workout, and that on yours truly.
Oh, like you've moved at all in the last century. Like you're Mr. Physical Activity.
Yeah, that's right. This
Mr.
guy.
or Mrs.?
This guy's
Just
going hard
because
on
I
this
can't
delivery.
reach anything, he thinks he can throw gushy swamp matter at me and just say whatever
Whoa,
he likes.
throw
If
swamp
only I
matter
could
at
turn the
him.
tables on that
Oh.
head.
If only he could
Sounds like a last
turn the tables
But
on
as you
him.
can see, I'm a mere bump on a log and must be content with my lot.
Oh, shut up! You couldn't hit the broadside of a barn even if you had something to throw. Just shut up!
You see how he is?
Yeah, geez. Like, he's like, I wonder if there are any clues as to what I'm supposed to do in that exchange.
No, I don't think there are any.
Is there anything in my inventory that would help in this scenario?
No.
Maybe.
No.
Is there something here?
No.
Is it the hole in the wall?
No.
Is it the rabbit's foot?
No.
Is it the tomato?
Yes.
Yeah.
Did I hear teapot?
No. Theodore.
All right. I'll give him the tomato.
I thought this might come in handy the next time your brother starts picking on you.
Big arm.
Aha! Finally, old Bump on the Log's not so defenseless, is he? Hey! What are you doing there? Watch the pump, would you?
Throw that!
Now, Bumpy, remember all I've given you! The only thing you've ever given me is mud. Take this! No! Not into the swamp!
Yes, into the swamp, you rotten little tomato. You nasty little boy.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, he has arms.
Yeah, the tomato also has arms.
Everyone has arms.
I give up. Jeez.
Oh, now he's covered in ooze.
He'll be doing him
Well,
a favor.
I guess it's not very pleasant having things thrown. You mean it? Really? Brother.
There we go. Sorry.
Exhausted from the battle, immediately doze off into naps. Rotten Tomato, being equally lazy, decides to join them.
He's not writing any movies right now.
Oh, Sarah, come on.
They all took up arms.
How are you finding your new surroundings, Rotten, Mr. Tomato?
Do you find them to be certified fresh?
See, I'm snoozing. All right, you're done good. Now
You
go
like
play
it,
the street
love
or
it,
something.
gotta
Yeah.
have it. That's Cold Stone.
Your brother do anything interesting that you had to check out? Ted?
Oh,
That'd be
look
right.
at him sit. He's so
The
cute.
glob of swamp
Eddie,
ooze,
you're bothering us.
the log it's
Teddy, you're so cute.
the
Peter
glob,
sits like
the
that.
log.
Let's get our...
Get our ooze.
Alexander fills the teacup with the swamp ooze.
He's not gonna clean the rest off.
All right. So now we have a hole in the wall.
Dog face on the tree and it barks.
Alexander pulls out his magic map.
Now, there's two things we got to do.
Alexander.
Save
This
the
new chair
game.
is like a game changer. It's been the best birthday of my life. Greg Proops knows who I am.
Yeah. Greg Proops. Next time you're laughing at whose line is it anyway? You'll be able to
Formative
think,
show.
whoa, I know that guy.
I know him, or he knows me. Christopher Lloyd saw me do improv once. I'm
Yeah.
starting to take over the
I already
world.
saw this.
Hurry up, girls. There's plenty of work afoot today. No time to dawdle.
Yeah, time to rewatch Phantom Menace, starring Greg Proops.
Is he in that?
He is in it. He's one of the announcers of the pod race.
He's on the Boot to Eve Classic. He has a lot to say about Sebulba's performance.
Alexander puts the hole
Now
in
that's
the
what I
wall
call
on the
Proops
side
racing.
wall of the castle. Alexander looks through the hole in the wall.
The music's very dramatic.
Alexander
His
can see.
face is too.
Alexander.
All right, but well, that was fun. But
All right.
let's get this tinderbox and have a little fun. You know.
I say that about my phone if I was single and using that app.
Whoa, Sarah! every part of that was perfect.
Thank you.
Happy birthday. I wouldn't have said that otherwise.
So much. I know. I get a little extra this time of year because I work so hard.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't get born every day. I only got born once.
Oh, yeah?
And I was surprised.
Alexander takes...
Oh, we already did. Okay. All right, now we got to go get...
It'd be so great to live here.
Prince Alexander.
Good day, Prince Alexander.
You go to this store, you go to the bookstore. What else do you need?
A boat.
Would you mind?
Ferry working.
All right.
Yeah.
Tinderbox.
I believe.
That's
Thank
right. Great. That we're back?
Yep.
I just updated it. So that is probably... All right. Are we back?
I think we're up. It's back.
Yeah.
It's back.
I think OBS did not like that I like the sound went out. But it's back. We're back. Everyone calm down. All right. I think it is now time.
Buy some cigarettes.
Alexander.
Well, that's
I
fun.
think now we go to the labyrinth. All right, now we have to do all those riddles again. Haha, I told that joke.
Mm-hmm.
Bum bum.
Still funny.
Bum bum
Look at
bum.
his little striped socks.
I think it's a stripe. I think those are his boots.
Can't go up there unless you have boots on.
Yeah.
Those are your wall climbing boots.
All right, I'm back. Yep.
We're back.
Are you guys afraid of heights? Could you be?
Not really.
And you,
I don't think I've ever had a problem with heights.
I get scared of climbing.
I'm not terrified of heights, but I'll be scared of them. You know?
Yeah, I'll be a healthy amount of nervous.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
I'm respectful
All
of
right.
heights. Look at these guys are just tucked into their.
Are you following the
little
secret
Yeah.
patrons only guide?
Yeah.
Grayson, you should know that by looking that he definitely.
Oh, are you scared?
I'm scared.
The remains
I
of
got that
several.
Now, would this just be a graph
souls haunt
paper
the room.
puzzle? Like, would you just have to map this
Yeah,
out?
you would map it.
ancient
I think
catacomb
also
bones that
like the
Alexander has
labyrinth
seen so
was
far.
in the manual, if I recall
Perhaps they were
correctly.
victims
But yes,
of the Minotaur. 3 of the skeletons are completely intact.
Oh man.
The remain 3. Alexander doesn't want to disturb that skeleton. Alexander picks up the skull.
I'll disturb his skull though.
Yeah.
Oh, Peter's back.
Wow.
Peter doesn't even know he's sharing a stream with another cat.
Dun-dun-dun-dun.
There you are. What a cool dude you are. Very good.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Puzzle room.
Puzzle.
I think this was also in the manual.
All that stuff in the manual.
Well, you know.
That
Well, where's the womanual?
Great.
Sarah, you're running out of goodwill on your birthday.
No, I'm not.
You're running out.
North.
Okay, maybe I am.
You're riding this croups high. You're gonna ride it all the way.
I'm on the moon. I'm on the moon with Wayne Brady and Greg Proops and Colin Mockery and Ryan Stiles and frankly, Drew Barrymore.
Yeah.
Did it.
Drew Carrymore to my birthday.
Mm.
My birthday's tomorrow. It's
Yeah.
my birthday eve, but Ben and Grayson can't fly in this year. They spent all their money getting Greg Proops to do a cameo. And I appreciate
I cleared out.
All
I cleared out my
right.
401k.
Free shield.
You should do that for this.
Alexander takes the
I
shield
don't think you're
from
supposed
the
to do that
wall.
for anything.
No, I paid the penalty, the withdrawal penalty. And Greg, he commands a high price.
You know, I did that once. I put it all in a wishing well, and I'm just hoping it'll pay off.
Didn't even wish for much.
You know, I
just
think
wanted to
this
continue
walkthrough
life.
that you sent me gets says north twice. And all right, there we go. All right.
There we go.
High up flames. Whoever's job it is to keep those going. That's gotta suck. You gotta bring a ladder to every.
There we go.
Just be a tall man.
Oh, an ogre.
Yeah.
Someone more tall than man.
Yeah, or just a big boy. Someone with a wingspan, you know.
Somebody be saying fee fi fo fum and all that. If I smelled the blood of an Englishman, I would simply leave that motel. Thanks.
So,
Yeah.
all right. Watch out for this room. Uh-oh.
The doors of
It's a trap room!
And the ceiling is coming down.
It's a trap! How do I watch that again?
Use the solution.
Desperate move. Alexander throws a brick into the grinding gears.
You can put the skull in there and it just smashes it.
The brick is caught between two cogs. The gears shriek and shudder. The mechanism grinds to a halt. The ceiling is stuck. The trap is sprung.
So am I.
It does have very nice foreground framings.
Yeah,
Are you
very
sprung,
beautiful.
Sarah?
I get sprung. Want to pull up tough because I noticed that butt was stuffed. It was deep in the jeans she's wearing.
Alexander
I'm
hears
hooked
the
and I
distant
get
sounds
so
of a wild
Uh-oh.
animal somewhere in the maze of rooms.
It's the Minotaur.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Is there a yours?
All right. Just gotta go
Don't
this way.
Minotaurs do riddles?
Uh-oh.
Hello.
Sounds!
Oh, we're doing
A trap floor.
Minotaurs, no, they just kind of beat you up.
Yeah, they just beat you up.
Alexander
Can I
seems to
hear
have fallen
each
to a
of
lower
your
level of the catacombs.
Wilhelm scream
Wherever
submissions
he
if you were
is, the
gonna
place
make the next
sure is
iconic
dark.
scream in a movie?
Alexander can't
Yeah.
even see his hand in front of his face.
Yikes!
Oh!
I like that. Ben's is really long and Grayson's is a word, so you can
Alexander
definitely
takes the candle from his
slide it in
tinderbox
there, either one.
and uses the flint in the box to light it.
You know what mine
We're cornering different
That's why
sides of the
it's
market.
dark in here.
See, look. You were asking about the torch.
Alexander lights
This torch
the
was out.
extinguished torch.
It's lower though.
Yeah.
This one's the normal man sized.
1,
Human, see?
Oh,
2,
a bat.
3,
That's a great improv form. You don't even need lights on to do it.
4.
I know all about the bat.
Your eyes rolled so hard
Alexander
you almost
hears a
flew
low
away.
growling, so faint as
Can't wait to see this Minotaur.
I'd love to see a minion tar banana.
Whoa!
Banana.
I've never seen any of those movies.
You sure?
Alexander
I
hears
don't
the
know.
sound
Maybe I
of
saw
wild
one a long
beast
time
again.
ago.
This time,
Like Culture
so
what about,
loud that the creature itself seems to
Megamind?
be in the same room
The
with him.
Minecraft movie,
The noises
yes.
are coming from the
Megamind,
other side
no.
of the east wall.
Aha! The noises are coming
Oh.
from the other side of that wall.
Interesting.
The noises are
Alexander
coming
puts
from
the
inside
hole
the
in
wall.
on the east wall. The hole in the wall trembles slightly with dread at the clammy feeling of the stones.
Look at it.
Alexander peers through the hole in the wall and sees just another room in the catacombs.
Oh, checking out that Minotaur.
Oh!
Not just another room at all. So that's why Alexander couldn't find the
I was
Minotaur's
wondering
lair. At least Alexander now knows the lair exists, somewhere in the maze on the other side of this wall. While Alexander contemplates what he's just seen, the hole in the wall, frightened by the Minotaur, makes a run for it. Alexander hopes the little creature finds its way home to the Isle of Wonder.
Not gonna.
You think it's in
Grayson beat
trouble?
Mother Goose. That was so
No,
impressive.
we did it as a team.
Yeah, but you were in the front. Me and Ben were on either side of the V.
Yeah. We're like a goose
Somewhere,
formation.
far off into the
Silly
catacombs.
goose formation, more like. When I was at Whole Foods in Chicago, I saw a silly goose.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Like it's like just, you know, what was it doing?
Well, it was just like it's so funny because before my birthday in 2020, I also saw a silly goose on top of the building that was next to ours. And this one was just doing the same thing. They just stand on a thing that's up high.
Alexander hears the distant sounds of a
ground. That's a
That's
silly
normal goose. That's normal goose behavior.
All right, well,
And then
this
look at
is
that.
just a normal room.
silly
Yeah,
seagull.
Ben, why'd you go all the way to this normal
This
room?
is just a normal room with a
Poster?
tapestry. Just a
Why would
normal
you-
room.
Why even come here?
Normal room alert.
Why
Oh
would
wait.
you alert for that?
This tapestry looks familiar.
I'd like to try some tapes.
Now let's see. I don't feel anything. Aha! A hidden latch.
Alexander triggers the little
Oh,
latch.
it's not a normal
A
room
secret
at all.
door rolls open.
It's a room with a secret door.
Secret door to the room.
No! I beg of you! Please don't hurt me!
That's Martin
Your
Prince.
struggles are useless.
It's the Minotaur, and he's struggling with a Winged One's girl. She must be Lady Celeste.
A lot of fire there.
Alexander steps forward, determined to use anything at hand to save the girl. But before he can do anything,
You there! Human! Help me!
Yeah, it's definitely Martin Prince.
Dust is mad as hell.
Who dares enter my lair?
This music gives you a hint
I
as
ask
to what
you
you're
to
supposed to be
release your
doing.
captive or
Oh
suffer the
yeah,
consequences.
that's a musical hint.
Never. You die, human.
human. Two can play this game.
until he can back away no more.
Now, where to, little man?
Oh, he didn't do the growl. Oh, there we go.
There we go.
But he did it at the end.
Alexander,
moved it
his
around.
back inches from the fiery pit, tempts the Minotaur with the Red Queen's scarf.
Look here, you bully. Nice, bright red.
Nice. Bright red. Red.
Red rum.
Now you die.
Now you die.
Whoa. Wahoo.
The Minotaur drops from sight amidst the consuming flames. Slowly, his scream fades as well.
Have you been harmed, Lady Celeste? Are you all right?
No, I am not all right. I assume you do not intend to leave me
Wow,
tied
not
up
very
on this
grateful.
vile monstrosity.
You know, it's hard being
of course
Winged
not.
One's girl.
Sorry.
That's true, actually.
Let's see. If you'll give me a moment, I'll have these untied in no time.
I can't wait that long. Look, I wear a small dagger just inside my belt. It should be enough to cut the rope.
Oh, all right. I've got it, Lady
It's
Celeste.
got an
Here we
EDC
go.
loadout. Got a little dagger.
Thank you. You may keep the dagger as a gift for saving my life.
Wow.
See,
That's
he was
very
grateful.
generous.
Wow.
Forget it.
Beautiful winged
Do you
one.
mind if we just get out of here now?
No, don't go down there. Oh, the door is fine.
The Winged One's guards, bored with the pointless waiting, are startled by the sound of rock moving against rock.
Ah.
Lady Celeste, fight thee well.
I'm quite well, thanks to the bravery of a mere human. So much for your superior intellects.
Angels are so
Yes,
rude to
dear
each other
lady.
sometimes.
I know.
Now bring him along. I'm
The
going
attitude
home.
they got going on up here. Alright, bye, I guess.
Oh,
Thanks
that
for the
crow.
dagger that's so warm from your thigh.
I see you have proven yourself the hero of the prophecy. Well, I am expected
will
to
put
thank
it in
you
air
for saving my
quotes.
daughter's life. So I
And
thank
then
you.
a hero comes
I am obliged to
along.
thank you for the restoration of our sacred catacombs. It means much to our people. We have already begun the process of clearing the deadly traps from its roots.
But there are still a few that we left
It is
in
also
there.
my
If you go
duty to
back.
grant you a visit with the Oracle. so this I do. I will grant you the freedom to leave here unharmed, despite my orders to the contrary from the crown. But there, my obligations to you end. I have no love for Alhazred, but he is my liege, and if Princess Cassima trusts him and wishes to wed him...
They live on a mountain.
My guards will take you to the
Well,
Oracle now.
that's the
When your
capital.
time with
It's
her
a
is
confederation.
through, I want you to leave
Okay,
the city of the Winged Ones and never return. I don't know who you are or what you want here, but I will not disobey my crown.
Listen, yeah, they have a whole
I
arrangement.
thank you, Lord Azure. I will respect your wishes.
Thank you, my liege. I will respect your wishes.
Ooh.
Hail to thee, great oracle. Lord Azure sends you this wingless mail. It appears that he solved the cliffs
I've been
of
called a
logic
wingless
and...
male before.
Defeated the Minotaur in his lair. So I have seen.
Whoa, how'd she know? Oh, wait.
What? How do you know? Stop looking at me.
Pool of late. Welcome, young seeker.
She loves Slurm.
Princess Cassima, whatever you can tell me, great oracle.
Ah, of course, the princess. That explains my images. Let us see what we can see.
Ew.
Oh.
Maiden, lovely and pure, but surrounded by evil. She's a rose set amidst bitter thorns. It is her fate to be the pawn of dark powers.
Okay,
and
that sounds bad.
yours to try to redeem her.
Well, that's good.
Like
that sounds
Tom
good. That's
Arnold
good.
and the Stupids.
How do I redeem her?
Fate is not like the cut of a blade, young one, but rather like the myriad of paths
I always,
when a hammer cracks.
when I was a kid, I didn't
I will tell
put
you
together
what I
that those
can,
are her wings. I thought she was
but
just
what
sitting
will
in a
actually
cave
come
that
to
was like
pass
backwards.
is
Oh.
up to you.
I see. Yeah.
I see
And
that
like
any
she had a
attempt
hat
to reach
on.
the girl will force you into battle, a struggle against a dark force. If you lose, your life
A
will
Russian
be
hat.
forfeit.
Who must I fight?
A great darkness surrounds your adversary,
The Wizia.
preventing me from seeing clearly. I
Black
can
cloak.
only
We've seen a
make
man
out
in a
the
black
shape
cloak.
of a black cloak. But before this final struggle, I see an infiltration, a dangerous game of hide and seek
Snakes
in
and
corridors
ladders.
filled with enemies. The risks are high, but it is the only way to reach the one you seek. There is more than one way into this place.
Oh,
Your
ooh,
choice
how
will
interesting.
dictate much.
How we get to choose the way?
What else do you see, mighty oracle?
There are multiple routes through this game, which is why I'm like,
Or-
I hope I didn't lock
Wow.
out of the.
Oh, such pain. I see two restless spirits crying out for revenge. These shades could help you destroy the dark force if they were to be brought back from
Yeah, see,
their
that's the more fun
spiritual
path.
form.
Hmm.
Yet this is only one possible path.
That's
to
the
your
path we're gonna
destiny.
take, baby.
You can all use
I'm
your
afraid
fists
this
or
is
your
getting
wit.
beyond me. I know very little about the afterlife.
The
Whoa,
druids.
giant
I
cat
can
alert
only
behind me.
advise getting counsel from the druids.
Is that Peter?
Be warned.
I think that's Oscar in the shadows.
The druids are reclusive and
Yeah.
dangerous.
Hi.
They might aid you, or they might destroy you.
Whoa, Grayson, sound
At
familiar?
their island, the druid's nature is hidden. Mists.
Yes.
There is
Does
nothing
that make you
more
think
I
of
can do
anyone you
for
know?
Yep.
Except to give you this.
Makes me think of Oscar.
Yeah, I ask her.
It is
Fun
water
guy.
from a
Right,
sacred
get out of here.
pool,
Get out of here. You don't have to stay cuddly.
and my blessing go with you.
Thank you, great oracle.
Okay, thank you, Oracle.
Thank
Goodbye,
you, Oracle.
Goodbye, Oracle.
Thank you, Oracle. Thank you for dropping me off at the
Goodbye.
beach
Thanks
with
for the
Dracula in a
ride.
leather coat.
Bye, thank you.
We're gonna go up here again, even though they told me not to come here.
Are you gonna go back all the way back up? There?
I'm gonna go all the way back up.
You also do all the
But we have to
puzzles
solve
again.
the puzzles, huh?
You have to do all the puzzles
God
again,
damn it,
huh?
Grayson.
You have to do all the puzzles again.
What if you had to do all the puzzles again?
Yeah, what if we have to do the puzzles again, huh?
Proops is in the puzzles.
The proofs is in the puzzles.
Alexander arrives at the top of the cliffs, somewhat winded after his long but uneventful climb.
The proof is in the puzzle. The proofs is
Proof
in...
is in the...
Proops is a puzzle.
Proops, I puzzled again.
Alexander crawls...
And we can go into this little hole.
Mm.
Time for a little
Alexander-
hole fun.
Do I hear something?
Ben, is there something from your end that sounds like you're getting a call?
I don't know what you're talking about. Well, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not.
Yeah,
I
you don't know
don't,
what
I don't hear anything. at all.
Nothing's
I'm
going
getting
on.
what-
No,
like one of those weird,
I don't.
like,
I don't know what you're talking
the
about. I'm
speakers are
not.
going...
No, I'm not.
I hear like
I'm
a
not
vibrating.
hearing that. I'm not hearing that.
I'm hearing like a vibrating, like you know when a device vibrates.
No, you know what? I'm just not hearing it. I'm not hearing the sound. Could you describe the sound you're hearing a little more, please?
Yeah, it's like like a small.
my
No,
static.
we're talking over each other, Sarah. Why don't you go first?
Well, what I'm hearing is like a rhythmic interruption in the static of my mind that makes me think that one of the three of us is getting a call, but my phone's not doing it.
All right,
Okay.
Grayson. That's an interesting theory put forth
Yeah.
by Sarah. Do you have anything to add to this?
Yeah, I was
interesting
gonna say it
conversation?
sounded like a small device, like a small like a something made of like plastic and metal that was vibrating kind of rhythmically, like kind of like bzz, bzz, bzz. Which I would think it's a phone call, but like my phone's not going off, so I don't know what it would be.
All right, well, let me check my phone. Oh my God, it's ringing.
I thought that was his mouse.
I'm sorry, wrong number.
It happens.
It happens.
Yeah, wow.
It happens.
Just a
to the
classic
best of us,
wrong
and
number
Ben
scenario.
is
They let it ring for a while.
Yeah,
I
I
love that little turnaround
Yeah,
animation.
look at
you know.
that.
Beautiful.
They put their whole ass into that.
Alexander,
Wow.
the lighting in this part
I
of
wish I
the
could do that in
cave
real
is
life.
better.
Wow.
Alexander
Wow.
A plant grows on the grassy ledge.
All right, peppermint.
Alexander takes a few leaves from the plant. As he does so, a strong smell of peppermint is released. Ah.
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 I'm glad you remember that song.
Of course, I remember the.
Alexander Alexander is.
All right, so let's see here. So there's the magic paint spell.
Yeah, we got that.
We can't do anything with that right now because we have river Styx water. Where are we gonna get that? Make
please.
rain.
Alexander
Falling. All right, so we've got sacred water, salt water, but not from the sea. Okay.
Tears, baby, tears.
Oh, but where could we get tears?
From a baby?
Yeah, but where are their babies?
You know?
That's good, Sarah. That's a
Thanks,
good baby.
I'm working on my voice under acting. I don't really
Okay.
want to get over.
So you're just gonna record voices
I like up for archive.org.
that like aren't played over anything?
Yeah, that people can download them if they know where to go.
Okay.
Oh, I see. The voice under is that like an Australian voice actor?
Rise of lights.
There's no.
Book, Booka de Bep. These are the Bookas that de Bep. Oh, come on.
Can you give me Sarah, can you do Oops, I Did It Again, but
Alex,
Book, Beppo, you know what I mean?
Booka Beppo again.
Wait, how do I go down?
Like that.
No.
I made you believe I'm Buka again. Yeah,
Alexander has
yeah.
plenty of time to rethink his...
Tickets only.
Tickets, please.
Next.
That wasn't a very logical step.
Huh.
They had to write a lot of death screens.
Yeah.
Not as much as
Choose your own adventure.
not
guys.
as much as Codename Iceman, which we discovered has the most deaths.
How do I get back
Codename
down?
Ichemin.
What do I click on? How do I go down?
Are we soft locked?
No.
Can you warp? You can't warp from up here?
No, you can't. You gotta be within sightline of water.
Alexander remembered.
Yeah.
How do I get back down?
There's
You're gonna
nothing.
crawl through
there's
one of the old
Is
entrances.
this like a... What am I doing wrong here, chat?
Everybody chat now?
Because, yeah, you can go back down. You should be able to...
Can you go up to where the people are and maybe they'll give you a ride down?
Hand icon where you're standing.
Oh, well, or
Wow.
that.
Okay. Or that.
Or that.
Thanks, everybody.
Alexander.
We just
Oh,
needed
we
a
have to do the
buka.
riddle
We just needed a buka, a little of the Beppo.
Just had to buka a little Beppo, you know?
Oh no.
Did you have to do the pulses again on your way down then?
Ow!
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Alexander pulls out his magic map.
That's what I call Google.
Whoa, look at this.
Whoa.
Another island has appeared on the magic map. Alexander wonders if it has anything to do with the Oracle's reference to the Druids.
Yes.
No.
Do you think that has a reference, has anything to do with that?
No.
Alexander feels a strange...
No, it doesn't.
Hey, come on.
Bloop.
Bloop-a-dip-lip-low. Is that salty?
Now,
From the northeast come the...
water that's salty but not from the sea. That could be like brackish swamp water.
Alexander
Oh,
is frozen
wrong way.
at the spectacle before him. Robed
It's a Wicker Man
figures are
situation?
gathered around a bonfire.
This is a Wicker Man.
Some mystical ceremony
We got
is taking
ourselves a
place.
midsummer
Brothers,
Wicker Man.
Look! Uh-oh. Alexander's been seen.
This must
Oh,
be
these are
the
these kinds of
foreigner we were
druids.
warned
These aren't
about.
the Dungeons and Dragons
Appropriate
druids
that
that
he
teach
should
you
come
spells.
during our rain
I want Andrew to
festival.
learn how to do that on my
Place
head.
him in the sacrificial cage.
Wait! I must rescue the princess!
There's an ancient druid saying, a man who would save others must first save himself.
Sure.
Alexander is pushed into the
Is that
confining wicker
Megabyte?
cage.
Did they make Megabyte do double duty?
Maybe.
Kind of sounds like Megabyte.
And the cage is swung out over the bonfire. Alexander.
You do anything? Is this just a whole elaborate
The
death
cage is getting
scene?
uncomfortably
This
hot.
is an elaborate death scene, but there is a way out of this that we do not have the way to.
Alexander
so right
is
now we're
getting
just,
really hot.
so now we're just gonna watch him cook to
Mercifully,
death.
Alexander passes out from the heat before the first tongues of flame ignite the wicker.
Oof, that is lucky.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Tickets, please.
Tickets, please.
Tickets only.
Only. Next.
That was a bit too hot to handle. Alexander should have been better prepared.
Fuck off.
From the northeast,
I don't need a lecture from you.
Are you my fucking dad?
from the
Your dad's nice.
Alexander reaches.
Oh, good lump of coal.
Alexander takes the side.
Oh, that's useful.
A horned animal skull is on display in the center of the village. Based on its central location, it may perhaps serve as ceremonial protection against danger.
Oh, I would say the same thing.
Well, you know what?
What's that?
It's time. It's time for us to put away our childish things.
Yeah.
Say goodbye to King's Quest 6.
We're all too. Sarah's she's gonna be too old to play video games.
Yeah.
No, gamer girl. Greg Proops knows it.
No.
Did you pick up that Greg doesn't really approve of gamers?
Yeah,
there's a bit of that in.
I think he thought we were playing Fortnite, and it's like that's not.
Yeah.
If you played even a minute of Kid Named Ice Boy, you'd understand.
Greg doesn't understand, even though he himself has been in a game. Of course, he's in Star Wars Episode 1 Racer.
Sure.
Obviously.
And maybe he's in at least one other game, but I'm pretty sure they, I think they were able to find a little time on his schedule for Star Wars Episode 1 Racer. Or Grayson, is he in any other games? I see as you open up Moby Games.
Yeah.
When you ask him to do something, he has to say yes and.
Great proofs. He's in 11 games.
All right, let's hear him.
There are most of which are Star Wars. Lego Star Wars. He's in a Skylanders game. I'm assuming is a something Star Wars. He's in Connect Star Wars. He's in a game called Mad World for the Wii.
Oh, I remember Mad World. I had Mad World.
He was in the N-Gage port of Pandemonium.
Whoa! What? It was like the Proops edition of Pandemonium.
Maybe he was in
Pandemonium
because he's not on the original, like the PlayStation 1 / PC.
That's what Moby Game says. He's in a couple of games called Driven, racing game. I'm assuming a bunch of Star Wars games. No, he is. He's in all the Pandemoniums. He's in.
There's only.
He's Fargus.
Oh, he's Fargus. He's Fargus in Pandemonium.
He's Fargus and Sid. Yeah.
Huh. Well,
and a game called Zombieville for DOS.
All right. Well, folks, we solved another Proops.
Which looks like a real piece of shit. There you go.
Once again, another Proops mystery has been solved.
He's got quite a little few feathers in his cap.
Yeah, and we all hope that we could one day be as accomplished as Greg Proops.
And thank you for my wonderful present.
Yeah,
and
of course.
Everyone who came to my pre-birthday Eve celebration.
All right. Wait, pre-birthday Eve. So what is your birthday in 2 days?
Well, I just felt like it started at the pre-roll and then it went into birthday Eve, and I just kind of condensed it.
All right. Well, until then, we'll see you next week. Bye, folks.
Hey, you made it to Adventure Tuesday. We're playing games, girls goofing in special ways. With your best friends and hosts, Ben and Sarah.
Barney is going to be a hungry little bear today.
And Grayson.
Sorry. That is a green shirt. Please point to the red shirt.